All right, everyone, welcome back. And here we are with Manifold Garden. This is the game that I've been putting a lot of time into recently. A bit of a passion project, as you could say. And I'm super excited to show this off. It's a lot similar to many of the games that I showed off yesterday. It's very beautiful, very abstract puzzle game, and so I'm super excited to show this off for y'all. I hope to entertain. So, before I start, I'm just gonna load in real quick. We're not starting the run yet. Timer, shut up. Thank you. And I'm just going to explain one thing here. Essentially, when it when you play this game casually, if you've ever played this game before, change of gravity probably look like this, like so. So we in the speed run, you can see that is known as an S curve animation, the gravity change motion S curve. But instead, we turn it to instant, which allows us to change gravity like that instantaneously. It skips the animation completely. So, with that being said, another thing that I want to mention is I do have a specific bind turned on, bind F screenshot normal. So essentially, it makes the F11 screenshot right here into F, so I can use it easily, and that's important for something that we're going to come up to later. But now we can just start the run. Running will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so as you can see, Manifold Garden, pretty hectic. We're changing gravity, as you can see. As I explained earlier, this is how we're changing gravity. And these cubes I'm interacting with, you can only interact with them if you're on the same plane of gravity as they are. Each plane of gravity is corresponding to a different color. What I just did right there is called a wall clip. And essentially, I pushed the cube, I walked slightly forward and laid down the cube in order to have it push me through the wall. And then to bring the cube with me, I took a screenshot with the bind that I mentioned earlier, bind F screenshot normal. And that allowed me to, if I screenshot and then interact with the cube at the same time, you can easily clip the cube through the wall, similarly to how the cube clipped you through. And now we're going to go down. And we're going to keep going through this this hallway right here. We're going to go to the very corner over here, as a matter of fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you want to go through here. And the good thing about this area is that everything is infinite every direction. So like there's no dying. If you miss a section, you can just fall and get it later. And you want to clip this cube through this wall, and then clip it through here as well. Perfect. Bring it through here. We're going to come back to that place later. Going to come down through here. And now we're going to walk down here. We're going to plant this cube like a seed into this part of the ground to create a tree. And we're going to use both cubes in this tree. One to redirect the water right here, and the other one to do it again, but over here, and you want it to be slightly to the left. So we can activate a conveyor that will activate a laser that'll unlock this dark cube right here. Now, that's a long animation, and so typically we can just save and then load again to skip the animation entirely. Boom, and now we have the dark cube. We're going to plant this dark cube into this tree. Perfect. And that right there is an animation that happens every single time that you plant a dark cube into a tree. It's beautiful. Please admire it, because we're not going to see it for long. Now we need to walk up all these stairs. And finally, we're going to plant the God Cube into this tree. And now we need to get the rest of the God Cubes. We're going to come back to this area that I mentioned earlier, where we use this cube, and we're going to wall clip back with it over here. We're going to clip back with this guy. Come on. There we go. Perfect. We're going to meet that guy up again later, so make sure you remember him. Oh, my splits are, in fact, staying that behind for whatever reason. Because I forgot to... I'm using the auto splitter, and the auto splitter is in real time, and I forgot to, like, change the times for this showcase specifically. So we're just going to see a red timer the whole time. Coming through here. Getting this through. Please. Gonna wall clip through this wall with this cube. Perfect. Thank you. And now we're going to grab this seed out of this tree because we're going to be using it to clip through that wall over there. And now we're going to come over here, fall through here, in order to grab this tree over here. Come on. Perfect. And then plant this tree, or this seed right here, so we can activate that dark cube down there with that laser. And then use this dark cube to get the second God cube. You want to clip through with the dark cube. Sometimes it's a little bit finicky. And that is the orange cube. And the animation that comes with it. Admire it before it goes away. Now we're going to take this cube, bring it with us. plant it in the pedestal like we did with the other cube. What? There you go. Now we're gonna go follow a path down to get some more cubes. Now this is a glitch known as save warping, in which you save behind a portal and then load in front of the portal, the save you just made. And that kind of saves your position both on the first side of the portal and on the next area that the portal leads to. And so you're able to just walk through the portal without ever actually having to open the door. Like so. Now we're gonna change the gravity of that cube to make it into a red cube. Use the clip into this wall right here. There we go. Use this purple cube. Land right here. And now we're going to be introduced to a glitch known as tree clipping. But first, we have to save and load, because this time we're not going to get the God Cube the ways we've been doing it before. Instead, we're going to clip into the tree and grab the God Cube ourselves, because you have to save and load for the God Cube to spawn, and the God Cube actually spawns in the base of this tree right here. You can see it popping out of its hitbox right there. And we want to clip into the tree using this cube like so. And then once you are clipped into the tree at a very specific spot, able to just move your mouse around and look for the cube, the God Cube, as only a small part of this tree will actually allow you to grab the God Cube. So you have to move your crosshair around until you see that. And then once you have it out, you can just save warp to the other side of this portal. And now we can just go down here, clip the purple cube through that portal that we did ourselves, and then plant the God Cube, and then move on to the next area. Please, thank you. Now we're gonna go get the yellow cube. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Mistiming that, but we'll just see it through right here. Perfect. We're gonna do another save warp to enter this area. Turn around. And put this cube here. We're actually going to solve this puzzle intended, but there's a specific reason for that, because we want to come back to this, because you can technically save warp through that portal right up there, but there's a reason we're not doing that, and we're going to come back to it later. Excuse me. I grabbed you and you exited the portal. Oh, thank you. You exited the pedestal. Grabbing this cube that we planted. please. Thank you. Thank you. Want to clip in with this cube at a very specific spot. There we go. That's good. We're going to come back to that cube that we clipped into with later. Now we're going to clip in with this blue cube. There we go. Now going back, we want to clip in with the yellow cube right here. There we go, perfect. And now we're waiting for this dark cube to activate with the laser we just activated. Perfect. We're going to clip into this building with this dark cube right here. Great. And plant it into the tree. This one is particularly beautiful, I feel. Now we're going to fall backwards here again. Open this door. And fall down through here. There we go. That's why we wanted this cube to be clipped into a very specific place. So we can fall down here. We're going to grab this cube. We're going to clip in through here with it. And fall through here. And from here on out, it's pretty simple movement in comparison to other categories, like other cubes as well. Oh, come on. There we go. That's good enough. Bring this across here. Putting that guy right down there to line him up so he opens the door when he drops down. Then we're going to save warp through this door. Go around. Now we're going to go and activate the green cube. And now we're going to save load to activate the God cube. We're going to clip into the tree this time, and the rest of the trees we're going to be activating, or we're going to be ones we're going to be clipping into, not like doing it the quote intended way. This one is typically very easy, like so, and that really easy to grab out, like so. Gonna save warp through here. Perfect. We're gonna go back once more. Come on, thank you. Come on. And we're gonna save warp back here so we can go get the red cube now. Open that door regularly. And use these double-sided cubes. I'm gonna leave this guy right here so he can land on this platform or on that button. Leave that key right there and this cube to prevent that cube from falling down. Bring this cube with us. Tip it through here. Bring it with us like that. Tip it through here again so we can grab this cube. And this time, we need to hear for when the ball drops on each side of this tube, so we can change gravity accordingly. We're going to see how well the game wants to treat us with the red cube today. Save load to make the red cube appear. All right. Perfect. Wow, that's actually really good. There we go. That's great. Gonna reload. And instead of going backwards like we usually been, we're actually gonna go forward because all the trees we planted were in this same section. And we're actually gonna go back to the orange tree that we saw here earlier. And the reason we're going here is so we can walk backwards. So we can activate the blue tree. Remember this guy from earlier? Well, he's going to help us with our last tree. There we go. Clip him through here. Come across here. And then come down here. Save load to make the God cube appear. And let's see how the game wants to treat us with this one. We haven't had to reload yet, but I might have jinxed it there, who knows. Oh yeah, this definitely feels like a reload because of that, yeah. So if you fail to do a tree clip, sometimes you can save and load again, and that'll affect the way you interact with the cube and interact with the tree. Usually after a few tries, you can already tell if you're not going to get it, so you can just reload again. Of all the trees to give me trouble, of course, it's this one at the very end. Alright, let's see if the third reload helps us. There we go. Perfect. Now we can just grab this guy. We can finish the run. Save load here. Clip the cube through. And then go finish the game after we plant this cube. Fast traveling to this area that we saw at the beginning. Going through here. And one final trick that we're going to be doing at the very end here. Is through here. Perfect. So what I just did was I changed gravity in a specific way to allow me to go over a trigger that prevented me from changing gravity. So after this final fall, time will end when the kaleidoscope appears on screen. But yeah, this has been Manifold Garden, reverse tree order. We're still running, but again, thank you to A Link to the Cure and everyone that has been working hard on this event for having me in the several rounds to have to offer. It's been fun. And we have one more run after this. Timing is going to end in around 20 seconds here or so. After this animation is finished. And time. Oh wait, come on. What? Why don't you stop? There you go. I don't know why that didn't stop for some reason. Strange. But we'll see. Alright, thank you again so much to everyone for watching. It's been a lot of fun, and I have one more run after this, so stay tuned, okay?